What if the things you once considered useless were actually hiding the potential to become something beautiful? All around us, forgotten items sit quietly, waiting for a second chance, waiting to be reimagined into something meaningful. In this space, we believe that beauty doesn't always come from the new, but from the transformation of the old, from the creativity that sees beyond the obvious, and from the spirit of giving new life to what was left behind. Welcome to Suhar Aesthetic Studio, a place where discarded becomes delightful, and your imagination is the only limit. Your support means everything to us. Please subscribe, like, and comment to help this channel grow and inspire more people to see beauty in the unexpected. 1. Old tires turned into garden decor. Who would have thought that an old, discarded tire could become a stunning decorative piece in your garden? With just a touch of creativity, a worn-out tire can be transformed into a beautiful hanging planter. Picture it, painted in a bright yellow hue that radiates joy and positivity, suspended from a sturdy tree branch with metal chains, and overflowing with vibrant flowers and trailing greenery. This kind of garden decor not only enhances the charm of your backyard, but also reflects a deeper message of upcycling and environmental awareness. It's a simple DIY project. Clean the tire, paint it with your favorite color, add drainage holes, and hang it in a sunny or shaded spot. The result is a unique and budget-friendly piece that adds character and warmth to your outdoor space. By giving old items a second life, we don't just create a garden, we create a story. A story of transformation, of seeing potential in what others might overlook. It's a celebration of resourcefulness, imagination, and the belief that beauty can grow from the most unexpected places. 2. Mini pond from drum. Garden decoration doesn't have to rely on expensive materials. A simple metal drum, like the one in this scene, can be transformed into a serene mini pond that enhances any backyard with a natural, calming touch. Painted in a soft turquoise tone, the drum becomes an eye-catching base for blooming water lilies, broad lily pads, and tiny fish swimming peacefully beneath the surface. Surrounded by river stones and solar-powered garden lights, this pond is both beautiful and functional. The addition of lush green plants around it brings a fresh, tropical feel to the space. It's a perfect example of how upcycling can offer creative and sustainable solutions for outdoor decor. This kind of setup is ideal for anyone looking to make their garden feel more vibrant and personal. Not only does it introduce the soothing element of water, but it also creates a miniature ecosystem for fish and aquatic insects. A simple project with big impact on the environment and on the heart. 3. Creative garden light from upcycled item. Creativity often starts with the simplest things, like turning an old kitchen colander into a one-of-a-kind hanging lamp. Mounted on a tree branch and fitted with a warm light bulb, the soft glow filters through tiny perforations, casting a soothing and artistic pattern of light. This kind of decoration is perfect for creating a cozy, romantic vibe in any garden or backyard patio. Paired with fairy lights and potted plants, it transforms an ordinary space into a welcoming, character-filled retreat. Beyond its function as lighting, this project showcases the beauty of functional recycling. Once just a forgotten kitchen item, it now serves as a centerpiece that lights up your outdoor evenings. It's a simple, budget-friendly solution that proves sustainable living can also be stylish and imaginative. 4. Hanging mason jar garden lanterns. Some of the most enchanting garden decorations come from the simplest materials. A row of mason jars hanging from a tree branch transforms effortlessly into beautiful garden lanterns. Inside each jar, a tiny candle flickers beside a string of fairy lights, casting a soft, golden glow that gently lights up the night. These lanterns serve not only as charming visual accents but also as ambience creators, perfect for relaxing evenings, intimate gatherings, or peaceful nights under the stars. The subtle sparkle adds a magical touch to any backyard. Repurposing glass jars into lanterns is a clever and sustainable choice. It requires no complex tools or expensive materials, just creativity and a personal touch. This kind of decoration proves that beauty doesn't have to be costly or complicated. With a few lights and thoughtful placement, your garden can become a cozy retreat and a reflection of your unique style. 5. Repurposed door for garden decor. An old door, freshly painted in bright yellow, can become a cheerful and eye-catching feature in any garden or backyard. Standing against a wooden fence and decorated with hanging flower pots in various colors, the door adds a pop of joy and a personal creative touch to the outdoor space. The contrast between the bold color and the natural greenery creates a striking visual focal point. This kind of decor doesn't just add aesthetic appeal, it tells a story. A once-forgotten door is now reborn as a decorative background and a vertical planter display. The addition of vintage garden tools hanging on both sides brings a charming rustic vibe, blending function with nostalgia. Perfect for upcycling enthusiasts, this idea showcases how old and used items can gain a beautiful new purpose. It's an affordable, artistic way to personalize your garden and infuse it with unique character. With just a bit of creativity and care, even a single old door can turn your backyard into an inspiring space full of warmth and style. 6. Colorful rim backyard fire pit. A warm, inviting outdoor space can be created with simple yet clever ideas. A stack of old, brightly painted car rims can be transformed into a unique fire pit, becoming the visual and social centerpiece of any backyard. Once lit, the fire glows beautifully from the center, adding warmth and ambience for gatherings with family and friends. Natural tree stump seating surrounds the pit, giving the space a rustic charm that blends perfectly with nature. Vibrant cushions with ethnic patterns add both color and comfort, creating a balanced mix of cozy and bold. This kind of project doesn't require a big budget, just repurposed materials and a willingness to experiment. With some paint, basic arrangement, and natural touches, the backyard becomes an expressive, eco-friendly retreat. It's a perfect example of how discarded materials, when combined with imagination, can spark something truly magical. 7. Cozy garden sofa from crates. Comfort and charm come together effortlessly in a garden that balances creativity with purpose. A sectional sofa made from stacked wooden crates offers a clever and stylish way to build a relaxing outdoor lounge space. Soft, neutral cushions and floral patterned pillows add a welcoming touch that invites anyone to sit and unwind. The crates serve not only as a sofa base but also as functional shelves to display potted herbs, garden tools, and even books, adding both beauty and practicality. Colorful blooms and green foliage surrounding the space enhance the natural atmosphere, while string lights overhead add a magical glow for evening relaxation. This setup reflects the elegance of simplicity and a smart approach to upcycling. No need for expensive furniture, just reusable materials, a little imagination, and thoughtful arrangement. A cozy garden corner like this becomes the perfect retreat for reading, sipping tea, or simply enjoying time with loved ones in the open air. 8. Mason jar candles for garden. Creating a warm, intimate garden setting doesn't always require high-end lighting. A row of mason jars filled with small candles and set atop a wooden surface or hung with jute rope makes for a beautifully simple yet enchanting display. The soft flicker of the flame glowing through the glass offers a calm and magical atmosphere as evening sets in. A layer of fine sand at the bottom of each jar adds both function and visual charm, keeping the candles steady while enhancing the natural look. Perfect for backyard dinners, garden parties, or peaceful twilight moments. This arrangement combines practicality with subtle beauty. Repurposing jars as lanterns is not only budget-friendly but also eco-conscious. With just a few basic materials, candles, sand, and rope, any outdoor space can be transformed into a cozy and inviting retreat. It's a lovely reminder that the smallest details often create the most memorable moods. 9. Vintage teacups as garden pots. Bringing soft elegance to a garden can start with something as simple as vintage teacups turned into charming mini planters. These floral patterned cups cradle succulents and tiny blooms beautifully, creating a delicate and character-filled display. Arranged on a lace-covered table or a garden shelf, this setup is perfect for outdoor tea corners, patios, or backyard decor. It doesn't just enhance visual appeal. It reflects a love for detail, nostalgia, and creative reuse of antique items. This idea is both unique and eco-friendly. No need for large or expensive pots, just old teacups, a bit of soil, and your favorite plants. The result is a sweet vintage-inspired arrangement that adds personality and warmth to any garden. It's a lovely reminder that beauty can bloom from the simplest items. With a touch of charm and thoughtful presentation, even the smallest decorative piece can make your outdoor space feel more special, cozy, and uniquely yours. 10. Colorful mosaic flooring for garden. Artistic expression in a garden can take many forms, and a vibrant mosaic floor is one that instantly stands out. A circular layout made from colorful ceramic tile fragments forms an eye-catching centerpiece, full of energy, warmth, and visual rhythm. Sunflowers, spirals, and geometric shapes come together in a harmonious design, radiating creativity and joy. Surrounded by terracotta pots, flowering plants, and stone walls, this space transforms into an inviting garden nook perfect for rest or reflection. Such decoration not only enhances the visual appeal of the garden, but also infuses it with personality and story. The mosaic acts as a permanent artwork, durable, weather-resistant, and capable of lifting the mood of the space all year round. Repurposing leftover tiles into a mosaic like this is a brilliant example of sustainable creativity. It proves that stunning results can come from the simplest materials. Ideal for those who want their backyard to reflect imagination and soul, this garden floor makes every moment outdoors feel like a stroll through an open-air gallery. 11. Colorful lanterns for garden ambience. The The soft glow of colorful lanterns can transform any garden or backyard into a magical space. Lined neatly along a garden path, these pierced metal lanterns do more than provide light. They add vibrant charm to your evening outdoors. Each lantern comes in a different shade: purple, yellow, green, blue, and orange, creating a joyful and playful visual experience. The candlelight inside gently filters through the tiny holes, casting intricate patterns onto the surrounding surface. This interplay of shadow and light adds warmth and character to the outdoor setting. Ideal for garden parties, outdoor dinners, or quiet evening moments, these lanterns offer a simple yet stunning way to enhance the ambience. No wiring or electricity required, just a candle and creative design. It's a reminder that the most enchanting spaces are often made with the simplest touches. 12. Bicycle wheel as garden trellis. Creative garden decor often begins with the most unexpected objects. A repurposed bicycle wheel mounted on a wall becomes an eye-catching frame for climbing plants to weave through its spokes. As vines wrap around the wheel, they form a natural pattern that is both organic and mesmerizing. Delicate purple blooms nestled among the green leaves add vibrancy and charm to this recycled piece. The blend of metal structure with soft, living elements creates a beautiful contrast, bringing rustic character and modern artistry to any backyard or garden wall. This idea is not only eco-friendly but also simple to execute. With just a wheel, a wall hook, and a suitable climbing plant, you can create a living sculpture that evolves with the seasons. No high maintenance, no expensive tools, just patience and appreciation for nature's rhythm. Such a feature transforms outdoor spaces into more than just resting spots. It becomes a living gallery, reflecting creativity, sustainability, and the unique personality of the garden's keeper. 14. Hanging planters from jeans. Creative garden decor often starts with unexpected materials. Hanging old denim jeans and turning them into quirky planters brings both charm and fun to any backyard or patio. The waistlines and pockets are filled with soil and bright blooms, allowing flowers to spill out as if the jeans themselves are alive with color. Each pair adds a humorous and artistic element, giving the illusion of legs growing out of the garden wall. Some even feature small garden tools tucked into the back pockets, blending function with playful design. Hung against wooden fencing or a balcony rail, they instantly transform outdoor spaces with personality. More than just decoration, this idea embraces sustainability by giving worn-out clothing a second life. With minimal tools, a bit of soil, and a touch of imagination, something ordinary becomes extraordinary. Repurposed denim planters prove that style and environmental care can go hand in hand, creating a garden that's not only green, but also full of character. 15. Old chair, new planter. An old wooden chair, once broken or forgotten, finds new purpose as a charming garden display. By placing a large clay pot filled with blooming flowers in the hollow of the missing seat, a simple piece of furniture is transformed into a vintage-inspired planter stand, perfect for garden corners, patios, or outdoor gatherings. This setup blends rustic character with colorful life. The mix of weathered wood and vibrant blooms like petunias and vincas adds texture and warmth to the green surroundings. More than decorative, this repurposed piece reflects a mindful approach to design, where reuse and creativity come together. Proves that you don't need expensive materials to make a statement. With a bit of imagination, Even the most worn-out items can become a centerpiece. This type of garden decor not only enhances the space, but also breathes new life into something old, reminding us that beauty often begins with what we already have. 16. Colorful wheels for garden wall. Old bicycle wheels painted in bright, joyful colors become striking elements of garden decor when arranged creatively on wooden posts or tree trunks. Suspended at different heights, the wheels form a playful, circular mural that frames potted plants, yarn weaves, and spinning pinwheels. Each wheel is a mini masterpiece. Vibrant red, yellow, green, or blue, with small flower pots hanging delicately between the spokes. Together, they create a lively display that transforms a plain corner into a burst of color and movement. This type of decoration is more than visual charm. It's a celebration of upcycling and imagination. Giving discarded materials new life in the garden proves that beauty doesn't require expensive resources, just creativity and the willingness to see potential in the unexpected. Ideal for family gardens, kids' play zones, or any backyard that needs a cheerful touch. This installation invites joy, inspires creativity, and brings energy to outdoor spaces in the most delightful way. 17. Upcycled spoon wind chimes. Old utensils find a whimsical new life as delightful wind chimes for the garden. Spoons and forks hang from a rustic wooden branch, paired with colorful beads that catch the sunlight and dance in the breeze. As the wind moves them, soft melodic clinks fill the air, adding calm and charm to outdoor spaces. Perfect for hanging on a porch, balcony, or from a shady tree, this decor brings rustic elegance and a touch of playfulness. Words like joy and heaven, engraved on the silverware, give each piece a unique, heartfelt message. Beyond visual appeal, the gentle sound creates a tranquil ambience, making your garden feel more alive and inviting. It's a thoughtful reminder of how beauty and purpose can emerge from simple, reused objects. Crafting something like this requires only basic tools, some imagination, and a love for creativity. These wind chimes are not just decorations. They're a fusion of sound, story, and sustainability. 18. Vertical garden from mattress springs. An old mattress spring frame finds new life as the backbone of a stunning vertical garden. Mounted on a brick wall, the spiral coils hold small pots filled with blooming flowers, herbs, and greenery, forming a vibrant, space-saving display that transforms even the narrowest corners of a backyard. Ideal for small patios or limited garden areas, this setup maximizes space while adding a unique industrial aesthetic. The coiled structure adds texture and depth, while the brick backdrop brings a rustic contrast that enhances the overall charm. Morning and evening light casting shadows through the plants and springs creates a living artwork that changes with time. More than just beautiful, this vertical garden is a practical and eco-friendly statement, showcasing how upcycling can bring elegance and function together. With just a few tools, recycled materials, and a bit of imagination, anyone can build an inspiring garden wall that celebrates growth, sustainability, and design all in one. 19. Enchanting Reflections Garden Design. This garden blends nature and illusion into a breathtaking visual experience. A series of mirrors in ornate and eclectic frames are mounted along a lattice fence, covered in lush vines. The mirrors reflect blossoms, foliage, and light, creating a sense of endless space and unexpected perspectives. Stone paths lead visitors through an oasis of color, texture, and calm, passing by birdbaths and fountains that evoke classical garden romance. Each mirror captures a fragment of the scene, offering new viewpoints that change with every step. More than just decorative, the mirrors transform the garden into a story, one of reflection, wonder, and timeless charm. Their careful placement turns reused household items into a visual symphony of symmetry and surprise. This style of garden design proves how ordinary materials can create a poetic, luxurious space. A simple mirror, given the right setting, becomes a window into beauty, imagination, and serenity. 20. Playful pots for your garden. Garden steps burst into joy with a lineup of adorable face-shaped planters, each with wide eyes, rosy cheeks, tiny arms, and dangling feet. These cheerful little characters wear a variety of expressions, smiling, winking, surprised, while the plants on top give each one its own quirky hairstyle. This type of decor brings a light-hearted and whimsical charm to any outdoor space. It's perfect for family gardens, especially where children can interact with each character as if they're little garden friends. Even adults can't help but smile at their playful presence. Using character pots shows that garden design can be fun, imaginative, and deeply personal. There's no need for complex landscaping, just creativity, color, and charm. These pots also allow you to tell visual stories in your garden, whether welcoming guests, brightening a corner, or simply lifting your own mood every time you walk outside. 21. Wooden ladder plant display. An old wooden ladder can be transformed into a charming and practical plant stand for your garden or backyard. Each step serves as a shelf for potted herbs, flowers, and greenery, making it a perfect vertical solution for compact outdoor spaces. The vertical design not only saves space but also creates visual rhythm and balance. Paired with string lights and a few hanging pots, this setup brings a cozy, welcoming atmosphere to any corner of your home's exterior. This decoration highlights how repurposing old items can result in beautiful, functional garden accents. No need for expensive planters, just a rustic ladder, simple clay or plastic pots, and your favorite plants. You can easily switch them seasonally to refresh the look. It's a sustainable, stylish idea that brings life to your space and invites a sense of calm and creativity. A small garden feels much larger with thoughtful arrangements like this. 22. Drawer planter for garden charm. An old chest of drawers transforms into a captivating garden feature by simply pulling out the drawers and filling them with vibrant flowers and greenery. This creative use of furniture adds vertical depth and charm to any outdoor space. Each open drawer becomes its own little garden bed, displaying cascading blossoms and soft textures that catch the eye. Additional planters on top and around the sides create a balanced, layered composition full of life and color. This setup is perfect for vintage or cottage-style gardens. More than decorative, it's an inspiring example of sustainable design, reusing something old to create beauty with minimal effort. No need for construction or expensive materials. A forgotten piece of furniture becomes a thriving centerpiece. It's a practical yet imaginative way to personalize a garden while reducing waste. The result is a lively, whimsical display that makes your garden not only greener, but also more expressive and truly your own. 23. Floral fabric wrapped flower pots. Plant pots wrapped in cheerful floral fabric bring a fresh and charming look to garden spaces. Covered in cotton prints of roses, sunflowers, and daisies, and tied with colorful ribbons, these pots turn from plain containers into delightful decorative accents. Perfect for patios, windowsills, or wooden garden shelves. This style adds a warm and personal touch to your plants. You can easily match fabric colors to your seasonal theme, event, or garden palette. Not only is this idea stylish, it's also incredibly simple and eco-friendly. All you need are old pots, spare fabric pieces, and ribbon. It's an easy way to refresh your decor without buying new containers. These thoughtful little details prove that small changes can make a big impact in creating a joyful and inviting outdoor atmosphere. Budget-friendly, creative, and full of personality, they're the perfect way to celebrate both flowers and design. 24. Window frame flower display. An old wooden window frame becomes a charming garden feature by transforming its panes into individual flower displays. Each square holds a small pot, tin bucket, or mason jar filled with colorful blossoms, arranged in a perfect grid that is both tidy and artistic. Mounted on a rustic wooden wall, the frame turns into a living gallery, highlighting each flower like a painting in a museum. The pastel colors on the frame add a soft, vintage touch that enhances the cozy outdoor atmosphere. This idea is ideal for rustic or cottage-style gardens and works especially well in small spaces where vertical decoration is needed. It's a clever reuse of materials that adds personality without taking up ground space. Framing flowers like this makes each one feel special, like a piece of art. It's not just a display. It's a story of creativity, warmth, and thoughtful design that transforms a blank wall into a garden's heartbeat. 25. Rose trellis garden feature. A simple wire trellis transforms into a stunning garden feature when adorned with climbing roses. Planted at the base and guided upward, the rose stems spread across the grid, creating a natural floral wall bursting with red, pink, and white blooms. This decoration is perfect for dividing garden zones, bordering a path, or adding charm to a backyard wall. Besides its aesthetic value, the rose-covered trellis offers a gentle fragrance and a serene, romantic atmosphere. With occasional pruning and tying, the roses grow to cover the structure evenly, bringing vertical interest to the garden without occupying much space. It's a practical yet elegant way to incorporate natural beauty into your outdoor design. This idea proves that garden elegance doesn't require complicated designs. With just a few materials and the right plants, you can craft a serene and picturesque environment that elevates your entire landscape. 26. Bright multi-pot garden table. A splash of bright color turns a simple wooden table into a vibrant centerpiece for the backyard or balcony. Painted in sunny yellow, aqua blue, and coral pink, this cheerful setup radiates positive energy while supporting an assortment of leafy plants and flowers. Various pots, terracotta, plastic, and painted clay are arranged in a lively composition, each holding herbs, succulents, or blooming flowers. The tiered arrangement keeps the space tidy and functional, with easy access for watering and trimming. Perfect for small patios, balconies, or outdoor kitchens. This setup serves both aesthetic and practical purposes. The tabletop and lower shelf offer ample space for potting, organizing garden tools, or displaying seasonal plants. This design is proof that small spaces can still deliver big joy. With a bit of paint, a wooden table, and an eye for color, you can create a personalized gardening nook that's not only useful, but also bursting with charm and personality. 27. DIY Bottle Plant Waterer. An old plastic bottle becomes something more than waste when given a creative twist. With a few holes or a funnel cap, it transforms into an effective, eco-friendly watering can for your garden. This upcycled tool is perfect for home gardeners who love practical solutions that reduce waste. The gentle stream of water it delivers keeps soil structure intact, ideal for seedlings or container plants. Not only is it useful, but it also adds a touch of uniqueness to your gardening routine. Teaching kids to use tools like this can also spark conversations about sustainability and environmental care. This small gesture proves that beauty and utility can come from the simplest things. With zero cost and minimal effort, your backyard space becomes not only more beautiful, but smarter in resource use. 28. Cheerful upcycled denim planters. Old jeans find new life as stylish and fun planters. Standard pots are wrapped in denim fabric, complete with pockets, seams, and colorful buttons, creating a rustic modern look that adds personality and flair to any garden or backyard corner. Perfect for balconies, small patios, or indoor plant shelves, these denim-wrapped planters make gardening feel playful and personal. With a bit of plastic lining, they also stay weather-resistant and long-lasting. This creative reuse project shows that beauty can come from the most unexpected materials. Whether used for herbs, flowers, or small greens, each planter becomes a statement piece that tells its own story. Beyond being functional, this approach adds texture and warmth to your green space. It's a sustainable and expressive way to garden, one where fashion meets foliage, and every plant has a pocket of personality.